Hello everyone. Today is April 21st, 2020. It is a Tuesday. In case some of you kind of lost track of time, I still wear a watch. Mostly because I like watches. Anyway, got a little bit of a shorter show for you today. My guest unfortunately had to reschedule for tomorrow, so we'll be speaking with her tomorrow about her dreams. So today, I thought I'd talk about the dreams that I had last night. Surprise, surprise, right? No, I'm okay with this being a shorter episode, because I'm going to go make me some spaghetti and clams after I'm done with this. So, what do you want from me? I need my clams and spaghettis, you know? I would usually use linguine, but I'm almost out of that, so it's going to be spaghetti and clams tonight. Waffles is again on set. I'm not sure if you can see him, but he is holding down the microphone cable for me, making sure that it stays grounded. So, Waffles, thank you, appreciate it. Usually he lays down on the left. Today he wanted to be on the right, so he's his own man. I let him make his own decisions. So last night I had a few dreams. They were kind of shorter dreams, but like I was saying with that movie 43 scenario, where it's a bunch of short films, that's kind of how my dreams felt last night. They kept jumping to the next scene. So the first scene is at some sort of makeshift carnival or fair, I guess, at somebody's house. So we're on the back porch, and the game that we're all playing is pick an item that may have rust on it. So there was a pile of limes, there was a set of keys, there was what else? A couple other items, can't really remember off the top of my head. But basically you would pick an item that you thought may or may not have a piece of rust on it. You got to call it. They're like, that one's got rust. Actually, it had to have rust on it for you to move on. So it was kind of like a tournament type of thing. And I picked a lime. Boom, it had a little piece of rust on it. Don't know why lime had rust on it, but it did. So they set that aside. All right, I'm moving on. Next item I choose, and there's 3 of us lined up for some reason. I think we were the last 3 left. The finals, if you will. So I chose the set of keys, pick up the set of keys, flip it over, bam, there's a little piece of rust, show it to the judge, yup, you got it. And so it's me and 2 other girls that are still in it. Then one of the other judges says, alright, you 2 are moving on. And everybody's like, what? You 2? There's 3 of us. I'm like, yeah, well, we only designed it for 2 people to move on from this point, so we're just going to go with those 2 and you're out. It's like, well, shit, alright. Good luck, ladies, I guess. I know. Ridiculous, right, Waffles? So I'm kind of standing off to the side, leaning up against the rail, like watching the rest of the tournament, and I see this little, like, pixie, little flying creature, you know? And she looked pretty, you know, for a little pixie. And so, like, we're like kind of like not necessarily talking, but we're like, we keep making eye contact and, like, you know, kind of communicating. She was like on the other side of this like glass that was on the railing. So it was like a railing and then, like, you know, glass underneath it, and she was on the other side of it. And I've never seen a pixie before, so I was infatuated, you know. I kept like looking at it, and finally we go to the side of it, and this is after the tournament. One of the girls won. Apparently one of them was one of my friends, so she comes over and I'm like, check out this pixie, isn't she pretty? And the pixie speaks up and says, I'm man. Like, oh, she's a he. She's a dude. My bad. So I guess the lesson there is, you know, don't be too quick to try to determine someone's sexual orientation, right? Because that little pixie She could be a dude, and in this case she was. So that was my fault. I apologize to that pixie for that. But he was pretty. Moving forward, change of scenery. I am somewhere with my pops. Not sure if we're at his place or if we're at a warehouse or something like that. But we decided to start a alcoholic beverage company of some sort. Not sure if it was beer, and I'm not sure if it was wine. I'm pretty sure it was beer. We designed a bunch of different labels. Unfortunately, I can only remember what one of them looked like. And in the dream, it was kind of a square, and then it had a couple like evergreen trees in the middle of the square. It had 3 trees, and this is for one of the flavors of beer. Each one had its own kind of variation on the label. So when we originally designed this logo, it had the 3 trees in the middle, and then when we got the shipment in, our first shipment, I noticed that the trees were in the top right hand corner, and I asked my dad if he did that on purpose or if the company messed up when they printed it. And he was like, no, I changed it last minute. I'm like, okay, but maybe we should think about switching it in the future from the top right to the top left so it can kind of represent the Pacific Northwest, right? But the cool thing is that I remember the name of the beer, and he also said, don't worry too much about that logo because that's going to be for cooking anyway. Nobody's going to really drink that particular flavor. So apparently that was a Chardonnay of beers or something. But the name of the beer company that we started was Bread Box. And I don't mean box B-O-X, I mean box as in like a strong German lager, B-O-C-K-S. So I thought, that's actually a pretty solid name for a beer company. I guess you would have to only stick to strong ales. Or maybe not. It's 2020, right? So yeah, those were... I think I had one more dream where I was at a buddy's house and decided to sleep downstairs because I wanted to actually get some rest because they were still up. And then one of their roommates was my old roommate, CD, and he decided to come downstairs and take a shower while I was trying to sleep right next to the bathroom, even though there's a shower upstairs. So that kind of grinded my gears. But he smoked me some weed and it was all good. I guess that's 420 was on my mind yesterday, I guess. But anyway, those were some of the dreams that I had last night. I think I had some more of them. I think I was pretty active yesterday with my dreams, but we'll call that for the day. Like I said, unfortunately my guest for today had to... My guest for today, did you hear that twang? I've been hanging around these country folk too long, I think, or I reckon, Unfortunately she had to reschedule, so she'll be my guest tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. And like I said, I'm going to go fix me up some clams and spaghetti. So I hope everybody's having a great day, or had a great day. I know it's getting towards the end of the night. And again, today is Tuesday, in case you haven't looked at a calendar or watched lately. And we'll see you tomorrow and the rest of the week. So have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon. Oh yeah, like, comment, subscribe. See you later, Mulas.